Greetings, we'll cover a few details about James Stewart and his life in a succinct manner. Here is a short rundown of his early years, education, career, persona, notable works, accolades, legacy and demise. American actor and pilot James Stewart served in the military. Stewart's cinematic career covered 80 movies, from 1935 to 1991. He was known for his unusual drawl and everyman, on-screen demeanor. In the middle of the 20th century, he personified the American ideal, because to the strong morals he exhibited both on and off the screen. Also known as James Maitland Stewart, famous as ranked third on the list of greatest American male actors. Born May 20, 1908, Indiana, Pennsylvania, United States. Died July 2, 1997, Beverly Hills, California, United States. Father, Alexander Maitland Stewart. Mother, Elizabeth Ruth. Education, Princeton University. Spouse, Gloria Hattrick McLean. Children, Judy Stewart Merrill, Kelly Stewart Harcourt, Michael Stewart, Ronald Stewart. The oldest child of hardware shop owner, Alexander Maitland Stewart and Elizabeth Ruth, James was born in Pennsylvania. His younger sisters were two. He had Irish and Scottish origins. He had aspirations of pursuing a career in aviation as a child, but he gave up those goals to attend Princeton University at his father's request. Over time he developed a passion for the school's music and drama groups, particularly the Princeton's Triangle Club, the school's traveling play company. He joined University Players, an intercollegiate summer stock group in Massachusetts on Cape Cod, after earning his degree from Princeton in 1932. He met Margaret Sullivan and Henry Fonda, two of his future pals, at University Players. Stewart made his Broadway debut as a driver in the comedy Goodbye Again. He was pushed by Fonda to undergo a movie test, after landing increasingly significant theatrical roles, and as a result, he secured a contract with MGM for up to 7 years. He made his screen debut in 1935's The Murder Man. Despite the movie's poor box office performance, Stewart's acting abilities were praised. He received a number of more little roles until landing the part of David Graham in After the Thin Man in 1936. His old friend Margaret Sullivan, who was instrumental in helping him launch his acting career, insisted that he be given his first major role in Next Time We Love in 1936. When Stewart acted in Frank Capra's film You Can't Take It With You in 1938, it signaled the start of a fruitful collaboration. He appeared in the George Cukor-directed 1940 classic The Philadelphia Story, alongside Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn. He appeared in other screwball comedies that same year. When World War II was about to start, Stewart was ready to join the Army. In 1940, he tried to enlist in the U.S. Army but was turned down, because he didn't match the weight and height criteria. In order to re-enlist in 1941, he convinced the enlisting officer to administer fresh examinations. He joined the Army as a private, but was promoted to second lieutenant by January 1942. In 1943, he served as a captain after serving as a first officer with the 703rd Bombardment Squadron. Only a few American troops have achieved the feat of rising from the rank of private to colonel in less than 4 years, as Stewart did by the year 1944. Even after the war, he continued to be active in the U.S. Air Force Reserve, and in 1959, he was given the promotion to Brigadier General. After serving in the Air Force for 27 years, he finally retired in May 1968. He was elevated to Major General on the retired list by the then President Ronald Reagan. In 1946, with the release of Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life, he made his way back to Hollywood. It was also his final appearance in a Capra production. It was his first movie in 5 years. In the 1950s, his partnerships with Anthony Mann, as a director, significantly reshaped his career. His debut movie with Mann, Winchester 73, was a great commercial success. His other man westerns include Bend of the River, The Naked Spur, The Far Country, and The Man from Laramie, 1952, among others. 1955. The 1950s saw Stewart work with famed director Alfred Hitchcock, which was a significant turning point in his career. He played the lead in 4 Hitchcock movies, including the popular 1954 thriller Rear Window. He was the lead in 3 of John Ford's movies in the 1960s, before appearing in a string of forgettable movies. His crossover from film to television in his later years was not very successful. He had relationships with many actresses while he was younger, but he did not get married until he was 41. In 1949, he wed Gloria Hattrick McLean, a former model, and took in her 2 boys from a previous union as his own. Together with his wife, he had biological twin girls. Stewart received his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor in 1939, for his portrayal of an idealist in Frank Capra's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. One of his best performances is his portrayal of a reporter in George Cukor's 1940 romantic comedy, The Philadelphia Story, for which he earned the Academy Award for Best Actor. He regarded Capra's 1946 film, It's a Wonderful Life, which he saw for the first time after the war, as his particular favorite. 5 Academy Awards nominations were made for the film. In the 1950 movie Harvey, he played an odd man who had an unseen rabbit for a best friend. Numerous Academy Award nominations were given to the movie. On the Academy Award he got in 1941, for The Philadelphia Story, 1940, the word Philadelphia is spelt incorrectly. For his 50 years of unforgettable performances, he was given the Academy Award for Lifetime Achievement in 1985. Stewart had won numerous honors, including the American Film Institute Life Achievement Award in 1980, and the Cecil B. DeMille Award given by the Golden Globes in 1965, for outstanding contributions to the world of entertainment. The Air Force Distinguished Service Medal was given to Stewart for his exceptionally outstanding service to the U.S. government in a task of great responsibility during his distinguished career in the U.S. Air Force. Throughout his military career, he was awarded the Air Medal 3 times for meritorious achievement while participating in aerial flight. In 1985, he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the country. In 1995, the Jimmy Stewart Museum, which honors his life and career, and houses a wide variety of items relating to him, opened in Pennsylvania. He was the first well-known American movie star to don a uniform during World War II. In 1989, he released a poetry collection named Jimmy Stewart and His Poems. In his final years, he battled a number of illnesses like dementia, heart disease, and skin cancer. He was devastated by the loss of his wife in 1994, and he passed away at the age of 89, from a heart attack in July 1997.